So Golden State will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Pippen. He's out there with strength. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here are the Warriors now. It's a three-point game. Over in the corner, Barnes fires from deep. And another three for Golden State. On defense, Golden State. Stoudemire attacking to the paint. Shrev passes to Sabonis. Draymond Green pulls it in. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. Thompson, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And very little fight put up. By the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch. That's painful.
Now, here is Shrimp. Outside Pippen to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another three for Golden State.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
That's a big basket. You don't want to let the game get away from you right off the bat.
Curry dishes to Thompson. From downtown, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And Smith with the stuff.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Stoudemire. Kicks it to Smith. Pass to Sabonis. No one near him. They get it again. Back to Smith. And there's the pass to Sabonis. Stoudemire dishes to Shrimp. A second chance effort. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Stoudemire against Curry. The dish to Bogut. From deep, Green. And another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and, you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut, and it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Now here's Pippen. No luck. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Now the Warriors moving it up. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Curry's got 5.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Anthony drives in, and it's sent back by Spates. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala, and he gets it to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Warriors leading by 16. Thompson outside. And it's blocked. 1:24 left here in the opening quarter. Grant with a screen on Curry. Here's Pippen. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Here is Livingston. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, the head coach for the Portland Trailblazers gave me just a couple of minutes. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Livingston, that's good.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 6. Screen by O'Neal. There's the pick. Here's Anthony. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Anthony on the wing, beyond the arc, but they'll get another chance. Goes back up, back to Grant. Iguodala with the steal. Got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a double. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Livingston is out there at Barbosa, and it's Ezeli in at the 5. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Smith kicks to Stoudemire. Grant, great D that time from Iguodala.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Pass to Barbosa. Fires from the wing. And the jumper falls for him. Barbosa's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors. Trailblazers trail by 17. For 3, Smith. And that one's good.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
The drive by Iguodala. Good on the shot.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Now here's Stoudemire. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here is Livingston. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Trailblazers trail by 17. Stoudemire kicks to Schrempf. Back to Stoudemire. Green with the block. But they get it back. Smith on the wing. Makes it off the glass. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Fades back, and again it's Portland converting.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Here's Sabonis. And it's sent back by Bogut. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Stoudemire, the pass to Grant. Stoudemire, the screen. There's a good screen. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Here's Grant. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Curry, here we go. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Schrempf dishes to Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire again missing. Warriors leading by 11. Lets it go from deep. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And a switch here also for Portland. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Grant.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Curry with it. 10 points for him. Deep 2 from Rush. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 16. Pippen with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pippen, the pass to Sabonis. And he gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
It's Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Stoudemire, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Stoudemire. And again, it's Portland converting.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Some changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Thompson in for Curry. Anthony up on top. He's got 5. Outside Pippen. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
The three-pointers right on target. Thompson's got 10 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
It's Pippen with the drive. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Warriors leading by 18. Here's Clark. And another 3 for Golden State.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, who's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. Here's Augman. Inside. Here's Sabonis, guarded by Spates, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep three-point range, can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Anthony. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line of fours, starting for
Free throw good from Pippen. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors leading by 19. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. 15 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Sabonis. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
No good on the second free throw. Thompson outside. He gets it up. And he hits the buzzer beater.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give him a nice little lift.
And through one half. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came. And
that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
On the floor for Portland, Shrimp out there with Pippen, and it's Smith, and it's Stoudemire in at the 1 spot. Curry. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Curry's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Curry with the steal. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Stoudemire against Curry. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Warriors running again. And Green slams it in.